So today we are going to discuss about addition of rational numbers. Okay. So everybody is aware with the rational numbers, right? If the
Yes.
number is in a P by Q format, like 7 by 2, 3 by 5, 9 by 11, all these numbers are rational numbers. Okay.
Yes.
Now, if we are going to add the rational numbers, what is the general procedure is we will have to do the
LCM.
LCM part, right? And then we will multiply and divide and then do the addition of all these numbers. So suppose this is the number and we have to get the answer. Actually, this is the answer, so ignore it. If we have to get the answer of this question, what we are going to do first, we will going to break this number. So 3 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7 by 2, then plus 4 into 5 20 plus 4 24 upon 5, and then plus 9 3 is 27 plus 1 28 upon 2. This is the general process which we already know from class 5. Now, what is the next process? We are going to take the LCM of all these numbers. As all these numbers are very unique and they are not divisible to each other, so we have to multiply it. 5 3 is 15 and 15 into 2, 30. Now, 2 will going to divide 30, so we will get 15 and 15 sevens are 105
5.
plus 5 will going to divide 6, so you have a 6 now. So 6 into 24, 144. Now plus 3 will going to divide the 10 times, 280. Now add all these value, what you will get?
9.
9, 0 plus 4 plus 8, 12,
2.
1 plus 1 plus 2, 4 plus 1,
520.
okay? 529 upon 30. This is in improper fraction. So what we are going to do now, we will going to make it a
divide
proper. Yes. So divide it, it will become 229. So 8
7.
times or 7 times, 90 upon
30
So this is the answer. And I'm going to discuss the next question. That is also a rational number, but having a special type. Why? Because this is going to follow some of the special characteristics of numbers. Okay. So this will become a very easy if you know the binomial theorems. And I'm going to use the same concept here in a different way, so you can get the value very quickly. Now focus on this question. This was a different question. Now this is a totally different question. 1 by 2, 1 by 6, 1 by 12, 1 by 20. Can you find the answer of this question? Anybody? Do you want to calculate the value? Look, finding this value is very difficult. Don't find it. I know you can find it, but don't find. It will take a lot of time, because if you are going to find the LCM of this number, it will become a too big, and then you are going to divide, then multiply. It will take a lot of time. Okay. So don't do that. I'm going to give you one of the characteristics of this number. Just find the pattern. That is the reason this is the special type. The pattern is every number is numerator, that is 1. All the numerator is 1. That is the one pattern which is clearly visible. But that not matter most of the time. If this is a 4, then that's also fine. But the pattern is all the numbers are same. 1, 1, 1, or 5, 5, 5, or 7, 7, 7, whatever. Next pattern is in the denominator. In denominator, if you are going to focus on, this is 1 into 2, and this is 2 into 3, and this is 3 into 4, and this is 4 into 5. So pattern is, this is the consecutive number multiplication. Look at this. So when you have a such kind of pattern, then what we have to do, we have to find the value of n. Okay. What is the value of n? We are going to get the value of n is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is a 4. Right. Now, n, the formula is this one, n upon n plus 1. So your value is what? Your value is 4, and the value of n is 4. So 4 upon 4 plus 1, that is 4 by 5. This is the answer. Now, next example, it will become very clear. Don't worry. Now, in this example, you will see the numerator is also same.
Yes, exactly.
Right? Now, the difference is, if you are going to find the denominator pattern, it will be 1 into 3. Exactly. This is 3 into 5. This is 5 into 7. This is 7 into 9. And this is 9 into 11. Now, tell me how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So n equal to 5. Okay. What is the gap between this? That is the reason I told you.
2.
What is the gap here?
2.
Here we don't have any gap. One gap only, single gap. 1 and 2. Now here we have a 2 gap, right? So in that case, the actual solution is n upon n plus 1. Okay. So because there is a 1 gap, so this is actually 1 n plus 1. In that case, the answer was 4 upon 1 into 4 plus 1. And this is 4 upon 5. But here, what is the value? 2, right? The value gap is 1, 2, 3 is 2. Gap between each of the number 3, 5, 5, 7, 7, 9, 9, 11. There is a 2 gap, right? In every number. So here, what will going to happen? Value is n. That is fine. Value of n is 5. Now, what we are going to do? 2n plus 1. This is the only difference. Now, look at this. What is the value of n? 5. We are going to multiply with 5. So 2 into 5 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. So I'm going to write down 2n. Just write down the formula. So you're not going to confuse. In this kind of problem, where the value difference is 2, you are write down 2n. The value will be 5 upon 2 into 5 plus 1. That is 5 by 11. Got it? Now I'm going to tell you in the previous example why I am not telling you. There is a 2 things you can see. The number of terms 1, 2, 3, 4. That is also 4. Now you can also see the 4 here as well. So in this case, if you are going to take this one 4, that also fine. And this is also fine. Okay. Till third question, you will become a pretty much clear. The first, the second, third, fourth. We are going to this. And upon 2n plus 1. This is the only thing which you have to keep in mind. When there is a 2 gap between 1 and 3, there is a 2 gap. If you are going to find 3 minus 1, what is the gap? 2. And here, what is the gap? 2 minus 1 is 1. So here the number was, if I'm supposing the gap is A, so actual formula is n upon an plus 1. So A is the gap, right? A is the gap. You can write down like this. A is the gap between the number. So if the gap is 2, you can see that 3 minus 1 is 2. So I'm writing 2 here. Value of A is 2. So 2n plus 1. So 2 into 5, 10. 10 plus 1, 11. So 5 upon 11. This is done. Now look at the third example. It will become a crystal clear to all of you.
Yes.
What is the numerator? What is the numerator?
1.
Total 5. All 5 terms. All having a 1.
5.
Now look at this denominator. 1 into 4.
4 into 7.
4 into 7. 7 into 10. 10 into 13.
13 into 16.
13 into 16.
The gap between is 3.
What is the gap here?
3.
Gap is 3. Very good. And how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So n is equal to 5. And what is the formula? N upon an plus 1.
plus 3
Correct.
plus
So 5 upon 3 into 5 plus 1. So tell me, clear?
yes.
This is the answer. Can you find the answer of this question, everybody? This is the same. Just have to apply some logic, you will get the answer. Third question, everyone. 1 by 7 plus 1 by 91 plus 1 by 247 plus 1 by 475.
Yes, 4, 13 minus 3, 7. No, 6. 6 into 4 plus 1. 4 oblique 25. 4 oblique 25. Exactly.
What is the answer?
4 oblique 25.
4 upon 25, right? So, what is the gap here? The gap is 1 to 7, that is 6.
6.
Right? And how many terms are there?
4.
4 terms. So if you are going to check it, this is 1 into 7, this is 7 into 13, right? This is 13 into 7, 19. I like that. This is also the same pattern. So what I'm going to do?
19.
I'm going to count the number of terms. There is a 4 terms here, and the gap is 6. Multiply with 4. Why? Because value of n is 4 and plus 1. Simple. So 4 upon 25. Clear? Now solve the next question. There is one more question here. What if the value is 4? What if the value is 9? Then what should I do now? Very simple. Common the numbers. If you are going to take the common of this number, again this will all become a 1. Yes or no? And this 9 will going to multiply in the end. Simple. So this will become 9 4 36. And the earlier number is what? 25. So 36 upon 25. This is the case when the number is 9 here. Okay, in the same question. I'm addressing the same problem here. Look at this. Can you solve this one? Everyone, first question. if there is a number 5 upon 5, 5 upon 45, 5 upon 117, 5 upon 221. So what is the process? Again, count the numbers. There is 4 terms. So 4 into, there is 5. So write down 5. Now next, you have to find the gap. A. A is the gap. So write down the, find out gap.
4.
Gap is 1 into 5. Confirm first. 5 into 9. Now 9 into
13.
13. And 13 into
17.
17. So every time you have a 4 gap. This is very important to verify yourself. So now because this is all having a 4 gap, so I'm writing 4 here. Number of term is also 4, so 4 and plus 1. So this will become 16 plus 1, 17, and this will become 20. 20 upon 70. Here. So this topic is completed. Addition we have completed now.